Knights Templar, Tales of Sir Geoffrey de Clare. This is a fictional story brought to you by the Knights Templar Order of Australia. Some characters and places are real, but are in no way to be taken as fact. Like, share and subscribe for more Knights Templar. Tales of Sir Geoffrey de Clare. Volume 1, Issue 3. Author Daniel Burl. The morning of June 25th, 1147, dawned with a sense of purpose at Cressing Temple. Geoffrey de Clare and Bernard, both 20 years old, stood side by side, their white mantles adorned with the distinctive red cross, symbolizing their new status as Knights Templar. Today was the culmination of years of training, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication. The ceremony was held in the temple's grand hall, where the prior, a venerable figure with decades of service, presided over the proceedings. Geoffrey's heart swelled with pride and anticipation as he and Bernard knelt before the altar. The prior recited the ancient oaths, and the young men repeated the sacred vows, pledging their lives to the service of God, the protection of pilgrims, and the defense of the Holy Land. As the sun streamed through the stained-glass windows, casting colorful patterns on the stone floor, the prior blessed their swords. Geoffrey felt the weight of his blade, not just in his hand, but in the responsibility it represented. This sword was now an extension of his will and faith, a tool to uphold justice and righteousness. After the ceremony, the knights gathered in the courtyard. Geoffrey's thoughts drifted to his father, Richard Fitzgilbert, whose memory had been a constant source of motivation. He imagined his father's approval and felt a renewed sense of duty to honor his family's legacy. The first task for the new knights was a mission of significance. Word had reached the temple that a group of pilgrims was in need of protection on their journey to the coast. Geoffrey and Bernard, along with a handful of experienced knights, were assigned to escort them safely. The journey to the coast was fraught with potential dangers. Bandits and hostile forces roamed the countryside, posing threats to vulnerable travelers. Geoffrey's heart raced at the prospect of his first real test as a knight. The lessons learned during his years as a page and squire would now be put to the ultimate test. As they rode out, Geoffrey took a moment to appreciate the camaraderie and trust he shared with Bernard. Their friendship had been forged through years of shared trials and triumphs. Together, they felt invincible, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The pilgrimage route took them through dense forests and open fields. Geoffrey remained vigilant, his senses attuned to any sign of danger. The presence of the Templars provided reassurance to the pilgrims, who looked to them as beacons of safety and hope. On the evening of June 25th, the group made camp by a serene river. The pilgrims rested, grateful for the protection of their knightly guardians. Geoffrey and Bernard took turns keeping watch, their eyes scanning the darkness for any threats. As the night deepened, Geoffrey found a moment of solitude. He knelt by the river, reflecting on the journey that had brought him here. The path of a Templar was not an easy one, but it was a path he had chosen with conviction and faith. He prayed for guidance, strength, and the wisdom to lead with honor. The next day would bring new challenges, but for now Geoffrey found peace in his purpose. With Bernard by his side and the blessings of the Templar Order, he felt ready to face whatever lay ahead. The dawn of June 26th would mark the continuation of his journey as Sir Geoffrey de Clare, a knight of unwavering courage and faith. This is a fictional story brought to you by the Knights Templar Order of Australia. Some characters and places are real, but are in no way to be taken as fact. Like, share, and subscribe for more Knights Templar. Tales of Sir Geoffrey de Clare.